So this is it. And you guys can see how cool it is, right? There's the photo, and that is the kit. How cool is that? So I'm going to show you guys what you're now a QVC Kit. It's like item number. I do have the item number. I just can't reveal it. But it is going to be this Friday. I will have the information up on my blog. And I wanted to show you guys what's in it. It's 5 full-size pieces. For the price of 2 of the items in here, or even like 1.5, it's less than the price retail of what those 2 products would be. So let me show you my favorite thing. You're just on the app. I know, I love the app. I use the app way more. I used to actually watch the show, or I more like had it on the background as background noise all the times. So check out this brush. This brush is amazing. I renamed it the bunny tail brush because it reminds me of a little bunny tail. And it's so full. I wish you can feel this. I wish there was like feel-o-vision. It's amazing. It's super, super plush. It's like triple the regular size of a normal powder brush. It's fluffy, yet it's not too firm and dense. It's like, it's just right. It is so soft. I wish you can feel this. And so it just happens to be perfect with the Bye Bye Pores Compact. I was showing this to Shalene today. It's a pressed version of the loose translucent powder, which does not contain talc. And so I still look shiny, even though I have too much black revealed. That's why. So this is the only product in the kit that's not brand new. Everything else is brand new. Again, the price of these 2 things in retail, if you bought them separately, would be more than the entire kit itself. So that is why when they offer these very few 1 day only special priced kits, that they're always like the most incredible value. It's the only time you can get it. It's why it sells out. It's why I tell you guys in my very careful terms so I don't say words that I'm not allowed to and still be able to share it ahead of time with you guys. So what you have to do right now is set an alarm on your phone to go off at midnight, either on the East Coast, or sometimes they let you order ahead of time if you're already a QVC It Cosmetics customer, or you need to set an alarm on your phone. That's the best thing to do, because then if you wait to go to bed and you wake up the next morning, or by the time you remember, it's usually sold out. So what is this powder? It looks very, very stark white, but it's a translucent powder. And look at, this is what, especially if you guys are doing videos, and I know so many of you guys are doing your 545 video. It's the hashtag 545 video, which I have been doing with Shalene's sister, Janelle. And so look, this is where you don't want shine, and it's down the middle of the face. And I know I look like I have a lot of contour on, and it's because I'm wearing black. So we'll just smooth it out. How things appear on camera oftentimes is not how you appear in person. And so you need to make adjustments. Most of the time with bright lighting, if I was in this room during daylight, I would actually probably need to add more contour, more blush, more highlight to give my face more dimension, because it would be too bright in this room. Plus the ring light, I would look like I have no color on my face. But right now, because it's dark and I'm in a very dark room that doesn't have great lighting on its own, it's got recessed ceiling lights, which is not good for the under eye area, but I'm literally parked 10 inches away from my ring light to luminize my face. And my problem areas are underneath my eyes. I get bags and dark circles. And so if I want to get rid of the bags and dark circles, what happens is that I usually have to put more color on my face to compensate for that beautiful overblown out look that we get with our ring light, which is why I love it so much. And you just cannot get it with any other light. This powder is amazing because it's talc free. So if you're over the age of 20 and you have normal to drier skin, or you just find that most powders make your skin look really, really dried out, making it look older, aging it, making it look, you know, accentuating the definition of the lines and wrinkles and dryness in your skin, which we don't want. We want to be illuminated, but we don't want to be overly shiny, because on camera, especially down the middle of the face, the T-zone, the forehead, nose, upper lip, and chin, we don't want to be shiny in those areas, because then you look greasy on camera. We love glow on the perimeter. We want to be matte down the center. So that is an amazing setting powder is literally, what is my blog? It's on CoachGlitter.com. I'm Coach Glitter everywhere. Super easy to find me. My website's CoachGlitter.com, and then there's a little tab on the top that says blog. So just click on that. You can, I mean, if you got like, 10 days to do nothing, you can go back about 10 days. I've been blogging for a really long time. And I also have a free makeup tutorial series, which is going to be going away soon. But you can still get it now. That's on the homepage. All you have to do is opt in with a good working email and just your first name. I don't need your last name, just the first name. You can opt in and I will automatically send you my 4-part makeup tutorial series every few days apart, so I don't bombard you with my presence all of a sudden in your inbox. But it's 5 makeup videos and 4 emails that you get separately every couple days, and it's my 5 most asked common questions that people have been asking me for years. So instead of answering every individual question about that, I put it into a makeup tutorial series, and it's step by step. So it's everything in there. Okay, this is a new spin on a previous product that they had, but it's a little bit different. So if you guys are familiar with the Bye Bye Eyes under eye, it's hard to tell on here. See, in real life, this box is a very pretty petal pink, but you can't tell because we are blown out. But look it's doing wonders for my under eye bags. So the Bye Bye Under Eye has been around. It's my favorite product to highlight and to contour with. That's where you get that action, which looks a little bit too exaggerated than it does in person. Or maybe I'm just sitting too close. That could be it too, because I love to get up close and personal with you guys. This one is amazing. It's the illumination version, and it's not too glittery. It's not too sparkly. And I find that on the days I look extra tired, that it brightens me up a little bit more. So normally I will conceal under my eyes, and then I'll put a separate brightener on top later on throughout the day, or immediately after on those days where I'm like, I look extra super duper tired. So I'll start with the concealer, and then I take my YSL Touche Claw, which is a totally different product, and I'll put that on top to brighten. So this kind of does it all in one step. It's different than the original version because, again, this one has a little bit more luminosity to it. So I don't recommend it to put it all over the face, but I do like it, the effect that you get underneath the eyes. And most of the time for concealers, they're usually pretty matte, but there's a few brighteners that I like that have that luminosity, like Smashbox makes a great one, but it's not pearly, it's for sure not glittery, and it's just got like a really pretty satin finish. Okay, here's another brand new product in the kit that's super cool. Brand new. It's called Bye Bye Makeup. So you guys might be familiar with their all their Bye Bye something products. So Bye Bye Pores. They've got lots of Bye Bye things. And this one's called Bye Bye Makeup because it's their second product in their new skincare line. I'll show you the other one. So Bye Bye Makeup, it's a 3-in-1 makeup melting cleansing balm. The balm is the bomb. It's really cool. So you don't add water. There's no water in this. I know it's hard to see, but that's the product. It almost looks like a lighter weight version of coconut oil, but it's not as dense. And it's not like the old school cold cream. I can't really describe it. Don't be afraid of oils. Like, it's just like oils in your food. Don't be afraid of fats. Most fats are good for you. You just have to avoid the bad ones, just like you have to avoid the bad oils in your skincare. But oils are amazing. If you guys are into any of the Asian, specifically Korean skincare, it is all about the oil. I love oil cleansing cleansers, the oil-based one. It is safe for the eyes. In fact, it's of course safe for the eyes. So I would use it all over. There's no sulfates, no parabens. Everything's cruelty-free. You just put a little bit on your face, onto dry skin, and then wait 60 seconds. And then what it does, it just eats off your makeup, which is not exactly what it does. That sounds scary. It emulsifies your makeup. So I have yet to try it. I'm just giving you guys a sneak peek, but I have yet to try it because I was supposed to do this past weekend, but I shared this on my Facebook, and then the video, there's a glitch, and Facebook ate my video. So I need to take photos of everything, and then I will actually do a review before Friday. So are all of their products sulfate, paraben, talc free? I believe so. Almost all of them, as far as I know. I know they're all their brushes are cruelty free. They're synthetic hair brushes, but look, they don't shed. Look, a brand new brush that doesn't shed or stink like dye. A lot of the black brushes that are animal hair stink like dye. You love my outfit. Oh, thanks. It's just a black shirt, and I put this on to like kind of help with the, look at, see? then I don't look like a ghost. If I'm wearing just black, oh, hi, ghost. It's just how our silly smartphones work. And so I threw my cardigan on. But thank you. Okay, the last product in the kit that's also brand new is called Bye Bye Pores Blush. So this is a really pretty, I did try this one out because the color is gorgeous. It gives you like that beautiful natural flushed look to your cheeks, which we lose as we age. And so it's got this really, it's hard to tell with the lighting. See, if I push it off to the side, it's a little bit easier to tell. It's very bright looking in person, but if you use a good brush and a light hand, it doesn't go on crazy. And this is what I see women do when I used to go to a big gym and people would get ready in the gym. Look what they do. They like take their blush. This is not a blush brush, but let's just imagine it is. They take their blush brush and they're like super angry and they're like, and they smash it against their face. And their brush that they use to apply their blush is always like all spread out and just abused, and if a brush could cry, it would look like it's crying. So you don't need to do that when you apply your blush. You want to smile, and I always say that to my clients. I say to Shalene, smile. So we go, smile, and that makes the apples of your cheeks pop. That way, there's proper placement of your blush. You don't place it too high, too low, and your blush doesn't go all the way back to your hairline because that is where your contour is. It's a pinky peach, and that is my favorite color. So it's not too pink, not too peach. It's a pinky peach. It's got like a slight little touch of dusty roseness to it. It reminds me of one of my favorite Bobbi Brown. It's not too rose and it's not too brown because I don't know how many of you guys blush brown, but a lot of times a lot of women will pick a blush that's a little bit brown because they're scared of pink. Although always remember that you can't judge every blush specifically the way that it looks in the compact. It's not going to always look that way on the cheek. So with makeup, you always want to start with a little bit and add more only if and when you need it. And you know I say that all the time in my makeup tutorial videos. Again, this is not a blush brush, but we're just improvising. So you want to smile and see how, right here, on the fullest part of your cheeks, that's the apples of your cheek bones. That is the only place that I like to apply blush. Look! And that's how you apply blush. So even if it looks really scary and opaque and bright in the compact, it's not gonna go on that way. A lot of times they're really sheer and translucent. This one is really pigmented, but by not smashing too much pressure against your face with the brush and not putting too much product onto your brush to begin with, then you're gonna get a light flush rather than like this very ruddy, weird look that's gonna take you 10 minutes to blend off than the 2 minutes it took you to put it on. So this is coming up this Friday. Set an alarm. It's US only.